Good evening to everyone, and please be welcome to this presentation this evening. My name is Károly, and I am very pleased and even honored to present you this beautiful company, Livlabs. Few words about myself. I am a professional networker since 12 years now, and I discovered the hemp 3 years ago, and I fell in love with this beautiful plant. And in the previous company, I was one of the top leaders in Europe. And I discovered Livlabs in last December, and I was surprised about the quality what this company offer on all levels. And I decided with few partners to work with Livlabs, and we opened the European market for them. This happened on 16th of February this year, so 1 month ago. And already now we did history. It's just amazing what is happening, what is going on in Europe and with Livlabs. So please, I advise you to be very, attentive, careful what I'm telling, because this presentation can change your life forever. The company was founded in August 2018 by Terry Lacour. Who is this man? He's a multi-billionaire in the United States, and he's very famous in this network marketing field because he produces products for about 60 network marketing companies. And some of them are very big companies. Now imagine why this information is important. Now imagine if about 60 network marketing companies, some of them worth $1 billion, trust him that he produced the product for them, and nobody knows that, then that means he does something excellent. Okay. And also by couple, Debbie and David Reader, they are MLM legends. They build teams of over 1 million people in 57 countries. That's big. And during these years, they earn a lot of money, 100,000 months per month. Why this information is important? Again, because they proved, again, they are not alone, but there is also many cases that everybody can have success in this industry. Debbie, she started with David, this network marketing like distributors 35 years ago. She was a young mother with little children, and she was working in a restaurant as a servant. So now imagine that. So you can see everybody can have success in this business if you work hard and if you stay focused, of course. So that is beautiful success story again. And we have created a foundation on a financial strength and very solid infrastructure with a mission aligned with everything which concerns the hemp. And our dreams was much more than create one of the, I can even say probably the best hemp products in the world, but also create a company where people can feel themselves safe and at home. And for you, they are also very important for you. For me, it's become, without this, I cannot work anymore. So I need also the human contacts. Next to the business could be excellent, but I need also the human contacts. Then it is also important for you, then please be welcome in our family. Everything belongs to the company. The field, the seeds. Also, we have the very big ultra-modern laboratories, but the products development are happening. Also, the distribution system. We have a big warehouse, United States, with worldwide distribution power. We already deliver in all United States, in Mexico since December, since 16th of February, now already 16 European countries, and about 30 other will be open until end of this year. And next year, we are also targeting Asian and South America. And also IT system. So you see, everything belongs to the company. Why this important? This information is important because there is no external part, and thanks to this, we can control all expenses. So some of the experts asking me how you can do these high quality products so cheap. And that is the answer, because we control all expenses. That is very, very important. And we are debt free. That's also a very important point. And our facilities are modern and in compliance with the highest standards in the industry. And now a few words about the hemp and its possibilities. We have already products as nutrition, meat from hemp, but also we have now and more products made from hemp for the home, clothes, also for the bed, for many, many products you can use in your home, and more in the future. And we work together with Kenneth Smith. He's the pioneer in this field. He started to make clothes from hemp 15 or perhaps 20 years ago. Time is flying. And he was the very first man. And next to that, he became one of the worldwide expert in hemp. He's also a very good human, very humble, very good. I love this quality, you know, like Debbie and David. For me, it becomes very important that I work with friends, not only business partners. It's much more here. And it's also now a few words about the hemp, because hemp is not a new plant. It was the very first plant cultivated by humans. We use it certainly 30, 40,000 years. And the only plant which is considered like holy plant around the globe. In Asia, in the Veda, in the China, 4,000 or 5,000 years ago, in Egypt, the Pharaoh, they considered it like a holy plant. Written in the Bible, Jesus used it. Written in the Quran, in Africa, the tribes, in America, everywhere. Several United States presidents like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and others were big hemp farmers. And it was written in the United States Constitution until 1937 that all farmers were obliged to cultivate also hemp. It was not an option, it was an obligation. They could even pay their tax with hemp instead of money, because it was very important for the economy. And by the way, you have to know that United States became a rich country thanks to the hemp, because everybody wanted the American hemp at that time. And until 1937, 80% of the drugs or medication sold in the pharmacy were based on cannabis. So you can see we are very far from the image of drugs. Then what's happened then? There are several industrials who really, I can tell you, hated the hemp because they could not compete with this beautiful, amazing plant. You will see that in the next slide. And they had an idea to mix it intentionally with drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and other drugs, and started a big lie, which lasted 80 years. Why, you know, thanks to this, when we say the word cannabis, immediately everybody thinks about the marijuana, that is a dangerous drugs. Of course, that is nonsense. Luckily, this big lie today is over, and the hemp became again legal in the United States since 2014. Since 2 years, also the professional athletes can use them as a food, not in drugs or doping. And it's illegal in the European Union, also in Switzerland, since more than 2 years now. Then what is the difference between cannabis and cannabis? All plants, all animals also has several varieties. For example, the mushrooms. There are mushrooms which are toxic. Some of them are hallucinogenic, others are edible. We love to eat them. Now imagine, because some of mushrooms are toxic, all mushrooms, included which are edible, will be forbidden. I think tomorrow there will be a revolution, but that's happened 80 years ago. So the cannabis, it's a Latin word for hemp, has also several varieties. One of them called Cannabis ruderalis, that is insignificant, we can do nothing with this. Second is Cannabis indica in Latin, alias marijuana. This variety grows about 1 meter high, and there is some flower. The rest of the plant is not used. And from this flower, the people making the marijuana, which is in drugs, because it contains high quantity molecular, we call it THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, cannabinoid, which is psychoactive. And you have to know also that next to the THC, there are also other molecules like cannabinoids in less quantity. You have to know that most of the so-called CBD products are made from this variety inside. You will see that in the next slides. And there is a third variety called Cannabis Sativa, alias Hemp. This variety grows 6 meters high. It's much, much taller. And that is the miracle plant I talked about. And that was the first plant cultivated by humans. And the hemp, it's an amazing plant. We can make 25 or 50,000 different use. And in each category, that is the far best, the best fuel, also the best food. It's a superfood, best mattresses. The hemp is the best basic for the skin care products. Clothes, you cannot, you can use it for 100 years. Also, the very strong houses, roads, essential oils, very strong papers, which last for 1,000 years, or 100 years anyway. Plastic, very strong plastics, and you throw away, it will not harm the nature, but it will even fill the soil. And even you can make car body, carrosseria, 10 times stronger than from iron, batteries for electric cars or for lamps, 5 times stronger than lithium. And we can make, I could continue during hours and hours to tell you what we can make from hemp. And it also produces 5 times more oxygen than trees. So you can see, if we want to really save the planet, we don't have to plant trees, but hemp, because afterwards we can do many, many things from hemp. It's just a miracle plant. It is also a superfood. The hemp contains about 500 micronutrients, and like vitamins, minerals, proteins, antioxidants, etc. And out of 500 micronutrients, 146 are called the cannabinoids, like there are vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. There are also cannabinoids. When they are together, we call it full spectrum. When we take out the THC, this drugs molecule, we call it broad spectrum. That means everything is inside, it remains, only the THC is taken out. So you can, CBD, because more and more people know this word CBD, is cannabinoidol in Latin, design only one isolated molecule out of 146 cannabinoids. For example, like vitamins and vitamin C, minerals and calcium. And also like all nutritions, also cannabinoids has some effect somewhere in the body. For example, the vitamin C is good for the immune system. The vitamin E is good for the eye, calcium for the bones, iron for the blood, etc. Also, each cannabinoid has a different function in the body. Some of them works on the brains, for example, sleep control. Other works on the stress control, or other for the nervous system, other for the eyes, others for the blood, others for the bones, etc. So you could understand that CBD, however, it is beautiful molecule, it's very important molecule, like vitamin C, it's very important. But vitamin C, if you take only vitamin C, please don't expect have a lot of effect in your body. And what's happening? People are taking CBD, expecting the miracles, which very often doesn't happen, because CBD is beautiful molecule, but doesn't work on all function on the body, because CBD is not representing the cannabis oil all together. Do you understand me? It's a very important point, because very often people telling me, they are very disappointed. That is the reason. That could be one of the reasons. Other reasons I will speak later. So you don't have to be scientific to understand one isolated molecular CBD cannot compete with 146 cannabinoids together. Plus, as because they are together, they work like a team. So they help each other have a different, have better function, better working. And thanks to this, they have a much deeper and larger effect in the body. The scientific call it effet entourage. So again, you can see CBD don't have effet entourage. The cannabinoids altogether, yes, they have it. So it's making a big difference. So on the pictures, you can see two cars. Both cars have everything to be a car. However, for health, the quality and safety are also very important. According to the independent controls, about 80% of the so-called CBD products are very questionable quality. Now, how you can choose your good CBD products? Because the quality of a product can be strongly influenced by the variety of the plant. It's marijuana or hemp. It's make a big difference already. Second criteria, whether it grows indoors or outdoors. Let's take two tomatoes or vegetables, whatever. One tomatoes grow inside in pots, never saw the magnetic energy of the earth, never saw also the energy of the sun, and nothing, and grew under artificial light. And the second is growing outside on an organic ground and on an organic way. I think you will be, you agree with me that we speak about two different tomatoes. We can, even if they are both are tomatoes, we cannot even not compare them. Very different. That is also the case for in this case. So there are big difference. And it's also because it grows inside this, the plant inside is not so energetic. And why people, why companies do that inside? Because it's cheaper and much faster, but also, of course, like it is also much less quality and not so strong. And also the quality and the purity of the soil, because even it's grow outside, we have to be sure that the soil where the plant is grow doesn't contain heavy metals, pesticide, chemical fertilizers, etc., because it will goes into the plants, so into the products too. How the THC extraction was done? Because in order that this product, we can sell it legally, the European Union, we need that the THC level must be under 0.2%, must be. It's higher, it's considered like illegal. So because the most of the CBD products, so-called CBD products, are made from marijuana varieties inside in the pots, and this variety contains much higher quantity of THC, it must be taken out, otherwise they cannot sell it. So very often they use chemicals to do this, which is much faster, much cheaper, and doesn't request high scientific knowledge. Everybody can learn it in Amsterdam in a weekend, so not complicated. Only problem is, which is a big problem, that they are chemicals, and it can have a very negative effects on the brains if you use it on longer period. Please be very careful and check the internet about these articles about telling this. So it could be quite dangerous on longer period. Also, the products were made and what the butter actually contains, and not just on the label. Again, following the independent controls, most of the case, the quantity which figures on the label doesn't correspond with the quantity which is inside in the butter, very often even not the half. They even found so-called CBD products without any CBD. There was only cold pressed hemp oil, and they sold it like a CBD product. And they can do it because today there is no legislation on this. So it's kind of a far west, atmosphere on this moment in the world. And also, whether or not it contains artificial additives, because again, because most of the CBD products are made from marijuana inside, so they take out the THC and they still remains CBDs inside. All other molecules are disappeared because it's aggressive extraction method, and some of them sell it as like CBD, but some of companies they add terpenes. Terpenes are molecular when you can smell, when you smell rose, lavandula, or whatever trees and flower, you smell the flower of that plant, you smell the terpenes. And terpenes are very powerful for healing, and also many naturopaths and also the aromatherapy, basis for aromatherapy, they use it for healing. It's very powerful. It's natural. But because these natural terpenes cost extremely expensive, and there is not so much in the world, therefore more and more CBD makers, they add synthetical terpenes. And more comes from China. I have nothing against China. I respect the Chinese culture and the Chinese people. But on this field, sorry, I don't trust them. And I know what I am talking about. So, and then these fabricants, what they do, they take the CBD, grow from marijuana, they add 2, 3, perhaps 4 synthetical, perhaps sometimes natural terpenes, but it's very rare, normally synthetical terpenes, and then they put on the label full spectrum. Wow, for them that is full spectrum, it contains 4 terpenes. It's very often synthetical. And is the CBD itself is organic or not? And please be aware that there are more and more synthetical CBDs. Again, more and more come from China. By the way, I read an article China has published that they want to be the #1 in the world for the synthetical CBDs. Wow. So be careful. And there are also all these details and much more, which makes a very big difference between the products that an uninformed consumer can buy in CBD shops or in organic shops. By the way, organic shops. I am living in Switzerland now, and I can tell you, we found products in France and in Switzerland, CBD products, which has the label, organic label, but when we checked out, we found out they were synthetical CBDs. I don't know how they succeeded to have this label, but they have it. And it's quite shocking, but that is true. So even if you buy it in an organic shop, you cannot be sure that it's really organic. So, and also many people asking me, what is your percentage of your product, percentage CBD? By the way, do you remember? CBD is only one molecule out of 146 cannabinoids. And the percentage means not much on itself. For example, your doctor doesn't tell you take 10, 20, 30% vitamin C or medication. He will tell you take 200, 500, 1000 milligram vitamin C or 5 milligram medication, something. Okay, that is which is concrete. The percentage means not much on itself. So be careful. That is good for the show, but that is for the show. And why this hemp of the cannabis is so important for us. In our body, there is a system we call endocannabinoid system. This means inside of our body, we are producing the same molecule, the cannabinoids, which we can find in high quantity in the hemp. So this means even the nature of the God wanted the humans, we consume hemp, the cannabinoids. And the system start to develop as from the 16 days from the embryo. And that means that is the very first system which develops in the embryo. Now imagine its importance then. And this was discovered in 1988, so 33 years ago. And however, it was one of the greatest scientific discoveries of the 20th century. This is still ignored by the most of the doctors in the world. After this presentation, you will have a better knowledge of the endocannabis system than most of the doctors in the world. Personally, I'm always asking myself why, how it's possible. So for future medicine, doctors, they are teach at university that our body has many different systems. But about the endocannabis system is quite a big silence still today after 33 years. And this is the largest self-regulation system in our body, which influence all of our physical, mental, emotional, and energetic functions. And the system uses cannabinoids, this molecule, to transmit certain signals, so information to the cells or to the organs, and regulate the homeostasis, in English, the balance in your body. Because to have something like something is good, bad, but to have some molecule too much is also bad. Okay, it's regulate itself. And we can find these cannabinoid receptors everywhere in our body. And please notice also that the breast milk is rich in cannabinoids. Yes, madam or ladies, when you give your breast milk, you feed your children with that, you give the active molecule of the cannabis plants yourself. Wow, it's very interesting. I know, but it's beautiful. Everybody knows that children who was fed with breast milk, as normally they have a better health. So these receptors we can find everywhere in the body, for example, in the brains, which regulate also, for example, the appetite, sleep control, the mood, stress control, but also the pain control, the inflammation, also the sensation, thermoregulation, also the eye ocular pressure, but also the liver, the heart, the kidney, lung function. You have to know that there are 1,000 receptors in the lung. It's very actual, by the way, in the world. And so it regulates also the immune system, the hormone system, the lymphatic system, the muscular system, making the muscles, so making the blood circular system, so blood system, everything is controlled, regulated by this. And also the animals has the same system that we have. And we start to see that more and more animals which are living with humans, especially cats and dogs, start to have the same problem as we humans. That means depression, sugar problems, or even cancer, and many other problems. So if you have an animal at home, if you love it, if you wish to keep that he or she will live you as long as possible with you, with very good condition, then please start to give the products also for them. And so give it for your cats, for your dogs. I have friends give it also for the parakeet, how you say in English, papagay. But if you have at home a giraffe, give it to the giraffe. He will be very happy. Then what is the problem? You don't have to be a Nobel Prize winner doctor to know that when our body is lack on some components, there will be a problem. When we are missing vitamin C, in extreme case, we can have scorbut. When you have missing vitamin E, you can have eye problem. When you are missing calcium in your body, you can have bone problems. When you have missing iron in your body, you can have also very serious problem. So, etc., etc. There is a world famous researcher, Dr. Etta Russo. He started to examine many different persons with different diseases, like inflammatory, metabolic diseases, from eczema to cancer, fibromyalgia, depression, migraine, insomnia. I have to tell you, he's not working with our company. He's an independent researcher, very famous, by the way. Okay, he's nothing to do with Livlabs. And he started to examine all these people, and he discovered something shocking, that there was one common point in all persons. Everybody was lack to cannabinoids. You have to know these cannabinoids are produced by the body as from the 16 days from the embryo until the last breath of your life, day and night, 7 on 7. And because many reasons, the system can't work correctly all days. and cannot produce sufficient quantity and quality cannabinoids nowadays. And also you have to know this cannabinoid survives only few seconds, maximum 1 minute in our body, not more. So our body produce it and need it day and night until the last breath of your life. It's very important message what I'm giving to you this evening. Okay, so, and this doctor saying, because this clinical deficiency in our endocannabinoid system, we explain why we are sick, physically or mentally. That's very important message. Then what is the solution? The phytocannabinoids, which are produced by the plant hemp and also by the marijuana, but is more strong in the hemp, they are similar by the endocannabinoids produced by our body. And what's happened when our body has access to these phytocannabinoids, which from external, okay, like this quality products like Livlabs offer to you, what's happened? Body will recognize it immediately, will accept it, okay, will and it's bioabsorption immediate and also very high level, and start some biochemical function in our body. In simpler words, using self-healing process. We have many testimonials. People are witnessing that after 15, 30 minutes, after one night, after a few days, after 1 week, they feel themselves much better physically or mentally. Sometimes it takes more time to have these first positive feelings. However, I really recommend you personally use our products strictly minimum 1 year. Please doesn't expect miracles. For miracles, I advise you go to Lourdes in France or other very nice, beautiful places. But this miracles doesn't happen in Livlabs. It's work. It's a procedure. And the body needs time to restore itself deeply. So minimum 1 year. But I recommend you to use it certainly 3-7 years. Why? Because that is the cycle the body needs to restore itself completely. Or, of course, or your life, because do you remember, our body produces it and need it until your breath of your life, like vitamin C, calcium, oxygen, water, you need every day. Also cannabinoids, you need every day. Excellent news for the professional athletes, also for amateurs, that the World Anti-Doping Agency has approved the CBD products without THC like in food and not anymore like on doping or drugs. So the sportsmen can use it even in Olympic Games. And by the way, more and more athletes replace the very powerful painkillers and anti-inflammatory by CBD products. And I have another excellent news for you. These products are not developed by me, not by Balázs, who has invited you, okay, not by the person who has invited you, because I am very often surprised that people don't take, there are some people don't take our product serious because they don't find it in drug shops, in pharmacies. That means not much. These products are not made by us. It was developed by very famous, well-respected doctors in the United States. And we have 7 doctors who are working with us. And you have to know if there are CBD companies, if they have 1 or 2 doctors they're working with them, they are so proud. We have 7. So why this is important? So you can see, again, that it's not an amateur company, that is very professional, a well-respected company. And now the products. We have 3 products in Europe right now. First is called Leaf Platinum. It's 2000 milligram broad spectrum with entourage effect. So you don't see 2000 milligram CBD. It will be also quite nice, but it's 2000 milligram broad spectrum. It's a completely different level. And you can see neither, how much percentage. Do you remember? That means nothing. It's written 2000 milligram. This is which is concrete. And it's organically grown. So no THC, you can give it to everybody without any problem. And it's create also the entourage effect because next to the CBD, we have also CBG, CBN, CBC, everything inside. And has a fantastic taste. You have to know, I don't know if you already tried in your life CBD products, very often they are quite bitter. Some of them are really bitter, and you have to be very motivated to take them. And the company owners thought that if we have to take it every day, and probably until last day of our life, then let's make it pleasant, nice, okay? And don't make it develop a very beautiful, very nice taste, citrus mint taste. It's natural, of course, and we love it. But also, it's very important for children, especially for autistic children, because if it is bitter, they will never take it. And to whom I recommend this product? To everybody who thinks that its health it's very important and do everything to raise the chance to die as later as possible and as better condition as possible, because we will all die, we agree with that, but when and how, that can make a big difference. And there are dozens of studies which clearly proves that the prevention is not only much cheaper in longer period, but also raise your chance to become older on a very, I say, very good way, and have it very, have more energy physically, mentally on a longer period. Okay, and of course, persons who are suffering from something physically and mentally, from my heart, I recommend you to use this product massively. You will be surprised. So it's beautiful to everybody. And let's speak about the price, because there's no secret. This price for Europe is 133 euros, dollar for clients who want to buy only once. It's about 110 euros. But for the regular clients, we offer a cheaper price thanks to an automatic order, which kind of like an abonnement, we call it Smart Chip, which is only $118. It's about 98 euros. I can guarantee you this quality of products, even you will not really find on the market, but even if you could find, certainly for not this price, but probably double or even more price. So this out of all competition, that is the Rolls-Royce on the world market for a very democratic price. And do you remember why? Because everything belongs to our company. There are no external, companies who are working with us, so we can control all our expenses. Hemp barn, other beautiful product. This is, of course, natural and organic, and it contains also 1,000 milligram active CBD. There are many CBD makers who have quite similar products, but it contains 150, perhaps 100 milligram CBD. Here you have 1,000 milligrams. It's very small, powerful. It's a small bottle, not so big, but it's very concentrated, so you can use very little quantity. And when you can use it, there are many people using like a face cream for the face in the day or for the night. We have a lot of witnesses who are telling that their skin is even much better. Even the wrinkles can go away. There are people are telling us. And also, when you are going to skiing, hiking against the wind, the cold, but also against the rays of the sun, but also when you have skin problems. For example, we have a lot of testimonials. People has, I don't know how it's in English, herpes, on the lips. This problem that many people have that. It's not only very ugly, but also quite painful for them. But also, people telling us that they have several skin inflammation or eczema or psoriasis, these kind of problems, that they help them much, especially when it's combined with the platinum. This beautiful product for all the skin problems, but also you can use it when you are for sports, before the sport, before going to ski, before going to play tennis or something. It's very good, but after, to avoid, the muscular inflammation after the heavy sport, or when you have discomfort in your body because of an accident, you have neck your neck, in your brain, in your back, or in your knee, wherever in your body, you can have discomfort that can really help you. We have lot of testimonials, and myself, I experimented after my ski accident. I can tell you, is wow, it's crazy good, very good. But also many people telling us that for headaches, for migraine, 5-10 minutes maximum is disappear, most of the people. But also for fever, for sleep, or for stress, you can put it on the thymus. There are people telling even for when you are the noise is blocked because in winter, you know, I don't know how it's in English. It's also very good for them. But also for snorking, I think that is how you say in English, snorking in the night. I heard also someone telling me that even that helped him. So you can use it for many cases, or in your kitchen when you burn your skin, put it on, you will be surprised. I really recommend all families have these products at home. Why? Because it's something will happen with you. Then you can take it for first, and then perhaps you don't have to rush to the emergency services with you or with your children. It's amazing products. For me, only with these products we can make $1 billion turnover. And the third product could be very funny, but it's not funny. It's very serious product. It's Flame. It was designed and developed for ladies at the first time. You have to know around the menopausal period, many ladies has less libido and also less lubrication. And it is not only very high in English, ambitant, annoying for these ladies, but can be even painful for them. And also it could be even create problems in the couple. Of course, we know that all. So this is a problem. And this product is in gel, and you have to put on the particular part of the ladies, and ladies love it. They become under fire like flame, in very fast, and wow. And of course, they will have the increase the libido, as also the lubrication, but also many ladies and younger ladies who don't have this kind of problem, they love use this product because it's increased the sensations. And very good news, it's not only for ladies. I'm a man, we are between adults. I can tell you I use it regularly with my girlfriend, and she don't have any problem of this. And and me too, we love this product. All persons who tried this product, 100%, it's 100% they're telling they will continue to use it because it's crazy good. It's a big, enormous market.
Oh yeah, baby.
So it's very good. You can also contact your sexologues, you can have therapists when and for France, it's wow, it's shocking good. It's a big billion worth product. So the other products, I will just go very fast because we don't have yet in Europe, but we will have them. HydroPro, unique products in the world. This is very particular because next to the full spectrum, but it contains more CBG inside, which is excellent for our brains. And plus, there's a special technology. And on the left side, you can see CBD drops, whatever you can find on the market. You have to know from the drops, our body will use maximum 10%. The rest can't use it. We may not absorb it. Thanks, we have a very particular and unique technology. We could reduce the size of the drops to 25 nanometer. That's very little. And thanks to this, our body absorbed it immediately, and 50-70% more absorption than normally. So it's very powerful, very quick. And we have a lot of testimony. We have also clinical studies which proved it's much faster absorbed and also lasts much longer than other products, whatever on the market. And to whom I recommend this product? People who have a digestion problem, but also when you need a very quick solution for your problem. For example, you have a big headache or you have panic attack. This kind of situation, this product can change your life, save your life even. Why? It's a crazy good product. Hemp, that is in the same thing in the butter, but it's in soft gels, vegan gels. It's very good, especially when you are traveling or for children. It's very good. Livlabs for sleeping. And next to the cannabinoids, you have also 3 milligram natural melatonin inside, which will help you to have a beautiful, very restful sleep. It's very important to have a good sleep because it's based on for immune system and for all system in your body working during the night. Leaf Balance is especially developed for helping people who have a cardiovascular problem or sugar problems. You have to know that if I remember, every second man die in a cardiovascular problem in Western countries. So if you have friends, this is category, please show them this product. You will help them, perhaps you can save their life without that you understand it today. We have also Slender Hemp. It's the other beautiful product. It's designed for sportsmen, give you energy, but also you have to start your digestion system working correctly. And we have, again, many testimonials like this lady who's using this for 3 months, and after 3 months, without doing any special things, lost a lot of kilos on natural way. And also the mask, it will be replaced very soon with a beautiful serum, which is coming for the face. And the last products for the pets, crazy good products. If you have whatever animals at home, you give them to them, you will see the result, especially when you are depressed, panic attacks because the thunder or because, fireworks or something, or you have problems, it's really joint problems, and wow, it's beautiful products. So, and we have also 30 days money back guarantee. That is very, I say, very good news for the clients, so they can use the products. And even in 30 days, they say this product is worth nothing. They can send back even the empty bottles, and they will be refunded once, 100%. Now I finished this product side, and now let's talk about the business. I know I'm living in Switzerland, and I know in many French-speaking countries, the money is kind of, how you say in English, taboo. Many people don't want to speak about, not like open like United States. However, everybody have to go to work to earn money. And most of the people don't go to the work because they have nothing to do at home, but because the money, to earn money, to live. So this company offer you the possibilities to earn money with us. Can you imagine? Livlabs could sell the products perfectly in CBD shops or in organic shops because we have the organic labels. We can sell it even in some pharmacies. Or why not? We could start our franchise system in the world. Why not? We could do that. But problem, in that case, the price of the final price, the products will only rise. And who will pay this extra price? The clients, of course, always. So we offer you the possibility to make money with us. And be sure we will not ask you, how old are you? You have to be minimum 18 years old in Europe. And that's fine. You could be 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. You can start a business with us. There are people starting business with us at 70 or 80 years old. We will not ask you what is your CV, what is your diploma, what career you did, if you speak languages, what is your computer knowledge. We will ask you nothing. We will ask you only, by the way, only 2 things. Would you like to join us? And how much money would you earn? And we will help you that you realize your dreams to earn that money, what you need. And we offer also the possibilities to have auto-finance your products, that it will be for free. How? Do some effort, or little effort, bring minimum 3 persons every month, and next month, 1 or more products could be completely for free. This is valid for us, for distributors, but also for clients. And many clients could be interested in this option, buy it cheaper in worst price, but have it for free, even better. And oh my God, everybody knows minimum 3 persons around them who could be interested in one of our products. So it's quite easy to find free clients or more clients. It's very nice. And we also, there are people telling me that sounds very good, but they don't have time to build networks of clients and ambassadors, do networking. because they are very busy, but they are very interesting to selling products because they are hairdressers, they have beauty salons, they have beauty salons for dogs, or they have also massage therapists, or they are therapists, or they are doctors, they are psychologists, or they are coach or sport coach, whatever, or they have friends or people around them who could be interesting to be clients. But please note, only by selling this company will help you to earn very nice money. And for people who would like to interested to have some extra money, have the products for free and have extra $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 every month, and working from home, part-time, half-time is no problem. You can do that. And for example, now, because when this COVID period, many people love to go to their work, because colleagues, and in the beginning, many people after they found it would be, they miss their colleagues, some of them, and now we discovered that many people have discovered the advantage working from home, because you have a much better quality life for you, for your children, for your family, or whatever, for your sports, etc. So many people wish to stay at home and earning money from security of your home, and you can do that. It's very easy, not complicated. We will teach you. We will have trainings. We will coach you. It's quite easy. And for people who have big dreams, and then for big dreams, what do you need? What do you need? More money, very often, more free time, and also better health. You can do that with us, okay? And to finish, I share with you this study made by the American journalists who asked the most wealthiest people in the United States, like Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, all at that time, and many, many others. He asked them the question, sir, imagine if you were again 20 years old and only a few $100s in your pocket. What kind of business would you do? And the response were always the same, and instantly they told them, oh, give me 1 week, 1 day, I will check what is the future analyze for the, everybody answered network marketing. Wow, very interesting. Second question, why? Because this is the business model that allows you to start with very little money, which brings you the most and the fastest. And with 12 years experience in the network marketing, I can tell you that is absolutely true. And nowadays, many people are afraid to lose their jobs, lose their businesses, and don't wait until that moment. Start already right now with us to build up in other incomes for security, or whatever, to earn for whatever reasons you need money, you can do that with us. And to finish, I share with you this quote, which for me is very important because I became 51 years old a few days ago. And this quote, the distance between dreams and reality is called action. Many people are dreaming many things, to have a more beautiful life, more colorful life, have a bigger house, a dream car, whatever material dreams or not material dreams. For example, having more time to spend with your family, with your children, or if you have elderly parents, you can have time for all the parents, but also have more time to do sport again, or playing golf, hiking, or sailing, or whatever, okay, or studying again a new language, for example, or traveling more. I don't know. There are many dreams which are not materialistic, and that you cannot buy, okay? And what we suggest you, that you became partner with us, because Livlabs can be a beautiful partner in this to help you make your dreams true. And indeed, once you start to do something concrete, in English, concrete, to do something to realize your dream, on question of time, you will start to experience them. And with this, I stop my presentation, and thank you to be here. And if you are interested to know more, if you have questions, please contact the person who has invited you. And please be welcome in our team, like partner, ambassadors, or clients. Everything is perfect. Please be welcome. And now, if you have any question, you can also activate your microphone, and I will be glad to answer your question. Okay. Do you have any questions?